A lot of excitement this morning in Peoria as that first vaccine was administered. Springfield police and other agencies responded to Bun-O-Matic off of Stevenson Drive in Springfield. Again, that happened around 11 o'clock. They tell us at least one person was shot. You see the car behind me. Police tell us there were 6 people inside that car when the crash happened. They say the man was taken out of this door and then placed into a vehicle that was parked right here. A pregnant 22-year-old Twanka Davis appeared in court today, and she pled guilty to first-degree murder charges in the death of her 2-year-old daughter. Don, you can still see those lights on inside the Macon County Clerk's office. Election officials still counting all those ballots. A big round of applause and cheers filled the room as 41-year-old Shamika Jones, a CNA at OSF St. Francis in Peoria, is the first healthcare worker in the state to get the COVID-19 vaccine.
This is a beginning for the state of Illinois.
43,000 doses set to be delivered to hospitals across the state in the coming days.
All the people who are watching this have confidence that this is a vaccine that they should take as well.
A big step in the fight against the virus. Frontline workers excited to be a part of the historic day.
My biggest fear about COVID was the fact that I was going to maybe possibly spread it to a loved one whose immune system was a lot worse than mine, or a lot worse. So I decided I'd like to be one of the first ones to get it, so then I could feel safe around others that I care for a lot.
Healthcare workers saying this is a sign of hope, and there is a light at the end of the tunnel.
Hopefully this is the beginning of the end.
In Peoria, Caryn Eisert, WAND News.
Started out pretty good, but then all of a sudden, it's just like it all turned upside down.
A massive fire spread throughout a Decatur warehouse, and all James Whitney could do was watch.
The smoke was so bad you couldn't even see this blue house next door. And before the fire department got here, and the police got here, this whole area here was just black smoke.
His Saturday afternoon spent working in the yard was interrupted as fire trucks swarmed his neighborhood.
My dogs went crazy, so I went to the back door, and that's when I seen the black smoke. All black smoke. Well, no sooner than I told my girlfriend that there was a building on fire, there was a big explosion, and it just burst into flames.
The fire broke out early in the evening and required the Decatur Fire Department to bring in additional crews to help get it under control.
A fire this size, you got big water that you need that's manpower intensive. The guys got to get the aerials up, pull lines. All of this is labor intensive.
Flames seen rolling out of the roof of one of the buildings. Firefighters working to combat not only the fire, but also the wind.
Well, for the fire, it intensifies the fire. It makes it burn hotter and faster. And so everything we do, we try to do faster to combat the wind. And then, as you can see, it's bad on the stream.
Now, just a skeleton. Investigators work to piece together how this building burst into flames. In Decatur, Caryn Eisert, WAND News.